Buena Vista city officials say the city's wastewater treatment plant needs to be upgraded.
It's at the point now where work has to be done or we'll be out of compliance and we could start receiving fines, notices of violations, all kinds of stuff.
Plant manager Tracy Montgomery has worked at the plant for over 20 years and has ran it for 5. She says the plant still works, but she's concerned about how long it will continue to. The plant's main treatment form is through rotating biological contactors, or RBCs.
The numbers are still good, but I can tell that the performance of those RBCs is declining according to my testing numbers that we get back from our contract lab.
In Buena Vista, water runs through 3 RBCs, with the first RBC designed to filter most of the water. Montgomery says they have an RBC broken on their second train and wear and tear on essential plastic pieces inside of all the RBCs.
The plastic pieces, we actually see them throughout the plant where they end up at the end of the process. Once those break, that form of treatment is gone.
Montgomery is also worried about the plant's digester. The digester is supposed to create methane gas, but it is also supposed to stay contained within the structure.
And there's a piece of equipment on top that was made to capture the methane gas, and it's never worked.
She says the machine was overrun a few years back, and now an unspecified amount of methane gas is leaking inside the tank. She is worried it may be getting into the building that shares a wall with the digester.
Of course, as our daily operations, we have no choice. We do have to go into the building. So we're now going to be getting a gas monitoring system, at least for the inside of the building, so that if there were any methane gas to get inside, then we would be alarmed and know that we could get out of the building in time.
City Manager Jason Tyree says the city has spent about $60,000 in funds from the 2021 American Rescue Plan Act to invest in gas monitoring technology. He views it as precautionary.
We don't believe that there is an issue, but just in case there is over the next year or two while we get all the renovations done, we just want to make sure everybody's as safe as possible.
Another drawback of the current plant is its inability to filter out 2 nutrients, nitrogen and phosphorus, from the water before it goes back into the river. So, the city has to buy nutrient credits through an exchange program in the Chesapeake Bay watershed. Montgomery estimates the city spends about $50,000 annually on those credits, and it will increase in the future. Tyree says the time is now to replace the plant.
So our goal is going to be, it's like my grandfather used to say, how do you eat an elephant? A bite at a time, right? So you've got to take it, we've got to take this a bite at a time with the water system.